Hello, and welcome to my reading. I have been urged today to make this video to share some messages that the universe has for you today. I'm channeling through my higher self with assistance from my angels, my spirit guides, my ancestors, who have led me to this moment to share wisdom from the other realms. Today I'm using the Archetype deck by Kim Kranz and the Sacred Destiny deck by Denise Lynn. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing their messages to come through. And bring us some enlightenment on our journeys. Okay, we have 4 archetypes coming out today. The first 2 we're going to talk about are the womb and the creator. The womb and the creator are talking about something that is being planted, something that is growing, something that is being created. In the womb we have the sacred, the most sacred place where life is initiated. Creation and the womb are hand in hand, as what we create is placed in the womb, and the womb is the sacred creation place. There's a project, there's a job, there's a new path that you're going on in which you have to allow whatever it is that needs to come into existence to begin. You need to allow something to come out of you. Something is asking you to be released. Whether it's your creativity that you've been holding back, or if it's an idea on how to progress further in your career and your job. Spirit is asking you to dedicate a little more time to this seed that wants to be nurtured, that is asking you, as you have planted in creating the idea, it's asking you for water. It's asking you for time that you know you have. The time is now to think about that little seed there that idea that you have, that you already placed in your womb, in your sacred center, that just wants to be expressed. It wants some of these colors to be able to come out. And so right now you're asked to be releasing fear that may be holding you back from working on this project. You're being asked to release what it is that has been distracting you from putting in the effort to this project. Whether that's a connection, a friendship, a addiction, something that's preventing you from moving forward in that journey. And so we also have the dead end. The dead end is not as scary as it looks. The dead end actually represents the infinite. The dead end is your new beginning. And so one of the things that Spirit wants you to realize is, in releasing, we have to let go of what it is that's not serving. And so if it's an addiction, if it's a person who has been standing in the way of your creation, of your project that you know you need to be doing, that you're called to do, it's time to release that dead end. It's time to release that old habit, because it's no longer serving you. And so this is very fitting for the moon phase that we are entering, which is a full moon in Capricorn. The full moon is a time of release. And so in order to plant that seed for the success of your creation, your divine creation that you are here to bring and express on this planet, you have to release what it is you know is a dead end. Sometimes the hardest part of releasing is acknowledging what it is that needs to be released, right? So if this is a person who is holding you back, maybe it's hard for you to really face the truth that you need some space from them and time to separate. You know, that can be the hardest thing, is acknowledging what it is that needs to be released. And the fourth archetype that came out today is the shapeshifter. The shapeshifter is a reminder of your capability of infinitely adapting, infinitely morphing, infinitely changing into your greatest version. And so along this journey, we're never going to stay the same. If you're growing and if you're evolving in the way you need to be, you will be changing constantly, right? These are infinite archetypes. They're always happening, and so we are always the shapeshifter. As much as we cling to old beliefs and old patterns sometimes that we have trouble acknowledging we need to release, we are ultimately always able to shift into our next paradigm, our next timeline, and the evolution is constant. If we're really doing the work and if we're really dedicated to becoming who we're here to become and who we're meant to be, right? In order to break past the limiting belief that there is a dead end in something that we're doing, we have to remember our power as the shapeshifter. And so if you're in a job, or if you're in a place where you feel trapped and kind of stuck on a person or on a place of work, remember that you have the control to walk away. You have what it takes to find yourself in the better place you know you deserve to be. We're going to pull some of the Sacred Destiny. Let's see what comes out. Wow, what a beautiful card. Inner Peace. Oh my goodness. This is a gorgeous card. Look at all the colors. Look at those fish. This card is a representation of what you're headed towards once you're embracing your constant ability to change and embracing how this seed you've planted in your womb of creation is something you have to nourish. When you're stepping into those abilities, your inner peace is inevitable. It's bound to happen once you're in that mindset. Once you're understanding that there's no dead ends. Only constant beginning agains. Okay, we're going to read from Inner Peace. We're going to read a little bit. This is such a beautiful card. The Lily Pond. Simply sitting next to a lily pond, watching the dragonflies soar overhead and looking at the luminous lily pads floating gently on the water, while their translucent flowers open their petals to the heavens, can fill one with the sense of profound and everlasting peace. Lilies grow in many countries and have been given a wide range of meanings. However, one enduring image of the lily is the notion that out of the darkness and mud arises a thing of immense beauty and grace. No matter how much darkness there has been in your life, you can rise into enlightenment and profound tranquility. The sacred landscape wants you to know, inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life. Spend time in nature. Listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. Whew. So, the divine wants you to know that when you're listening to your inner voice, when you're listening to the Creator inside of you that's telling you what seed you're planting in your womb, you're dissolving the conflict within yourself that has been feeling like there's a dead end or there's blockages on your path. And so allowing yourself to listen to your inner voice is inevitably bringing you your inner peace. You know, sometimes there's conflict and chaos and negativity that feels like it is preventing us from having inner peace or creating what we need to create or becoming who we need to become. And in this reading, I feel very drawn to say and remind everyone that those moments of chaos and conflict and negativity are inevitable, right? We have to face them. We have to have them in order to get to where we're going, in order to keep evolving. And they're there for a purpose. They're there, and in accepting them and accepting those moments of, you know, maybe upset or complete confusion as to why this is happening, and accepting that is understanding that they're there to serve you, right? And it's nothing you can't handle. And that is what true inner peace is. So I hope that this reading helped. Many blessings on your journey.